Inside your gaming console or a hidden threat could be lurking right now. One small oversight with low-quality thermal pads could spell disaster for your entire setup. Imagine this: you read deep into an intense gaming session when suddenly your system starts to lag. It's not just the game, it's your hardware struggling. The culprit: those cheap thermal pads you thought were a good deal. Ignoring this issue could lead to catastrophic overheating. Many gamers underestimate the risks associated with budget thermal pads. These inexpensive options can trap heat instead of dissipating it, putting your graphics card at risk just when you need peak performance. Have you made any recent upgrades? If you opted for low-quality thermal pads, you might be inviting trouble. The consequences could be severe overheating, costly repairs, or even total system failure. Here's the alarming part: warning signs are often overlooked. If your fans are getting louder or your performance dips, don't dismiss it as a minor glitch. Those could be urgent thermal pad warning signs, indicating your system is in distress. Left unchecked, the heat can damage internal components, creating a ticking time bomb. Now, picture this nightmare: you're fully immersed in the game, and then boom, a blue screen. That crash could be linked to those low-quality pads. A simple upgrade could prevent this heart-stopping moment. Now, consider the difference high-quality thermal pads could make. Your system would run cooler, quieter, and more efficiently, extending its lifespan and enhancing your overall gaming experience. Before you rush to make that change, take a moment to reflect: how much are you really investing in your tech? Is it worth risking your cherished gaming sessions for just a few bucks? The hidden dangers of using low-quality thermal pads could haunt you long after the upgrade. So, don't let a small detail turn into a major disaster. Your gaming setup deserves better, and so do you. Take action now to protect your investment and keep those gaming sessions going strong. Have you ever felt your gaming laptop heating up during a long session? While many gamers prioritize high refresh rates and powerful CUS, there's a hidden danger inside your device: low-quality thermal pads. The risks associated with these pads can be serious, and often people don't realize it until it's too late. Imagine this: you read deep into a gaming marathon, and suddenly your frame rates start to drop. Frustrating, right? Those inexpensive thermal pads you did think much about during setup could be the culprit. They may seem harmless, but they can trap heat like a sponge, leading to significant issues. You might think, but my gear is brand new. That's the problem: high-end devices can still come with subpar components to save costs. Visualize your graphics card struggling under the heat, working harder while those flimsy pads barely do their job. The stress builds, and with every moment, your performance declines. The longer you ignore it, the worse it gets. Overheating can cause permanent damage, drastically shortening the lifespan of your beloved gadgets. Do you really want to invest in a top-notch gaming setup only to see it fail because of a few overlooked components? And it's not just your gaming device at stake. Think about all your tech: laptops, consoles, even your phone. Poor thermal management can lead to issues across the board. So, what can you do? Start by checking the thermal pads in your devices and ensure they are from trusted brands. It might seem like a hassle, but it's worth every second. Imagine enjoying smooth gameplay, knowing your device is performing at its best. It's not just a better gaming experience, it's peace of mind. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on how well you know the components in your tech. Don't let low-quality thermal pads ruin your passion. Your gaming deserves the best. If you found this information helpful, consider hitting that like button. Stay informed and keep your tech running smoothly. Have you ever noticed your gaming device overheating during an intense session? It's not just about the graphics. Thermal pads could be a major factor. Many gamers overlook the risks of using low-quality thermal pads in their devices. You might think, it's just a pad, right? But this small component can be the difference between smooth gameplay and serious hardware failure. Imagine this: you are fully immersed in a competitive match, adrenaline pumping, and suddenly your device shuts down. Frustrating, right? What if that shutdown was caused by a thermal pad that's barely doing its job? A lot of players assume all thermal pads are the same, but that's a misconception. Using inferior materials can lead to excessive heat buildup. This isn't just theory. Think about a friend who switched to cheap thermal pads. Their system started throttling, performance dropped, and they eventually faced hardware damage. Still skeptical? Picture spending hundreds on a top-of-the-line graphics card only to have it ruined by a flimsy thermal pad. It's a nightmare scenario that many fall victim to without realizing it. Low-quality thermal pads can cause thermal throttling, meaning your device won't perform well when it matters most. You're left with lag, stutters, and a gaming experience that's far from smooth. Here's the tricky part: many gamers don't notice the early warning signs. A slight rise in temperature or a few random crashes might be dismissed as glitches. But trust me, that's your system trying to tell you it needs help. So, what can you do?